Caterpillar Ministry. Yes, the Caterpillar Ministry.
Someday I'll make the world understand you, rat boy.
Mike!
Zatch, that was an expensive door.
The Megamind Makal and Zatch with special guest star Richard Michael Alvarez was taken down for copyright infringement. Rah!
Fuck again? That's like the third one in a row. Well, shit, I guess no one's ever seen that video.
Makal, we used to just watch stuff on YouTube. We need to revert back to our old ways and watch little guys who don't try to take our videos down and call me mean names. Like dumb idiot and fucking dumb idiot, you know?
Yeah, they can't afford big lawyers, so they can't do anything to stop us.
And plus it's fair use, which makes it perfectly legal for us to do this.
Oh, really? But I've been doing this for evil the whole time.
Quick, let's go look for something to watch on the internet. Huzzah! You're subscribed to Philip DeFranco?
Shut up, there's douchier YouTubers.
Yeah, not an excuse, but alright, yeah.
You wanna do Plumber Night?
Not yet, no. I watched all of Nostalgia Critic's awful films, so you don't have to.
Now that's evil. We've never discouraged people from watching Shark Tale.
Hey, let's watch Kickassia. I actually remember really liking Kickassia.
Yeah, but if we do that one, people might expect us to watch Suburban Nights and to boldly flee as well.
So?
They say people who suffer for all three Nostalgia Critic films will face a future worse than death. There's no coming back from it once you've seen the cursed trilogy.
You sound like a Channel Awesome reviewer right now.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just do it. Your video inspired us to watch it, Pinely. Great job.
Grr.
So, Matt mentioned this to me a few nights ago, and I agree with him that before we do this, we should talk about Mr. Doug Walker for just a minute and share our thoughts, since...
Okay.
For a couple of reasons. And I think one of them is just that a lot of people who make videos like this seem to genuinely hate Doug.
Oh, okay.
And I don't.
I just like laughing at some of the things he's done.
Honestly, when it comes to this show, most of the stuff I'm watching is not something I hate. I hated 8 Crazy Nights, but I was going into it with an open mind, because Super Mario Brothers I ended up really liking. But I laugh at Rich Alvarez shit all the time, but I like Rich Alvarez. The only thing on this show that I watch where I genuinely hate it is like the fucking Oscars. That's it. Everything else is just me laughing at something I enjoy. I think that the whole change the channel thing from years ago was handled very fucking poorly, but I do not hate Doug. I can't bring myself to hate Doug.
Personally, from a content standpoint, I liked Doug's early stuff when I was young. I can't say how well it holds up because I haven't really revisited, but clearly it's like it was an inspiration on the stuff I do now.
Yeah.
I remember when I tried doing like the comeback for channel reviews, I was regrettably like trying to do like a Nostalgia Critic kind of rip off with personality and tone wise with all the skits and stuff. Glad I didn't do that, but like there's definitely was a time in my life where I like took homage and looked up to the guy and like his creative energy.
There's a review on the Exploding Duck Brigade where it starts off with me, then Chris and Zach interrupt it, like that old bit, so I definitely was influenced by Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah. He's got a lot of energy that you just, like, kind of addicted to, you know? You kind of want to be that.
The thing I want to say about his content is, like, what his early stuff had that he lacks now is, like, his early stuff had such a personal connection to the material. I think at his best, the Nostalgia Critic was like a show about reconciling your positive nostalgic feelings for like the children's content of the 80s and 90s with the reality that they aren't actually that good.
Yeah.
And even when he's talking about like Batman and Robin or The Room, I still feel like Doug has some connection to the material. Either he loves it or he hates it, and I feel like that has just completely been sucked out of his like current material.
I agree.
I feel like that happens though when you make something like this into a career though.
For that long that he's been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe to some degree.
Like he's a very creative dude. So it's like I agree and disagree, but at the end of the day, like, there's so much creativity that you want to, like, try to do other things at the end of the day, and you, like, have all this creative energy, you want to kind of, you don't want to do the same thing over and over, and, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, but I still don't agree with, like, trying to, like, change, like, to review recent movies that came out. You know, that's just not a shtick.
Yeah.
For example,
I mean, I think, I still watch Doug stuff today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as enjoyable as it used to be, but that just might be because I've gotten older. I don't know.
A friend of mine told me to like watch one of the more recent reviews. I forget what the fuck he recommended. I gotta ask him again, but he said it was like alright still.
I watched his Jetson video, and it was like, as in terms of a review, it was fine. It wasn't funny, but in terms of like talking about it, he had something to say about it at the very least. It wasn't a great video.
Does he still like take a whole 20 minutes just to give like a 5-minute, 2-minute conclusion of like what the actual review is, or is he just nitpick, or is it like, you know, not just nitpicking throughout most of the video and then a 2-minute review at the end is what I'm trying to say?
That's another problem I have with Doug, is like he seems like one of those people who has decided that nitpicking movies is genuine criticism, and it's like, I get it, I nitpick movies too, but I nitpick movies because I think it's funny. I think it's funny to nitpick
I mean, isn't
movies.
that kind of the point of his stuff too?
And I always try to like give genuine criticism. I don't think Doug is very good at giving genuine criticism, is the problem.
I don't even agree. I think it's just the Nostalgia Critic is like bad criticism because most of it's him trying to be funny. I feel like he's had videos out of character where he actually had something very interesting to say, mainly in like the video editorials that he used to. He doesn't even fucking do those anymore, but he used to do them.
I feel like the thing with Doug is the fact that the character kind of gets lost in between what is Nostalgia Critic and what is Doug.
Yeah,
So
especially
I
lately.
completely understand.
Recent
Yeah,
years.
yeah, especially lately.
That can be used as a shield too, which isn't good, but at the same time, I feel like I don't really enjoy even before Change the Channel, because Change the Channel was kind of like the final nail in the coffin of me being a regular viewer, but it was also just like, even by that point, I didn't really like the Nostalgia Critic. I did like Doug's out of character videos and the editorials though. The show itself just wasn't that funny to me anymore either, because he got less funny or I was just getting older. It's probably a mix of both.
I will say, as far as like the controversy goes, I think Doug's biggest crime is like, bad things were happening and he sort of looked the other way. He tried to sweep it under the rug, and when he got called out for it, he responded in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, I get it. I understand why Doug swept shit under the rug. He shouldn't have. I think it was a bad thing to do, but I don't think it's unforgivable. I think it's a perfectly understandable thing to do. But when you're called out on it, like, if he had gotten in front of this thing and actually apologized, I wouldn't care. I would still be fine with Doug Walker. And the fact that he didn't do that, the fact that he still hasn't done that, I don't have a lot of respect for the man.
Yeah, ever since then I kind of like left him in the past, you know, just in the nostalgia realm.
Okay, so I'm a dumbass. Is Molossia a real thing?
Yes. I've researched it. There's like a tourist attraction kind of place. It's its own country, technically.
I don't think it's actually, like, legally its own country. The concept of Kickassia is honestly really funny, in my opinion. It's a bunch of fucking internet nerds trying to take over a made-up country.
Didn't, like, Reddit already try that?
What is Doug doing with his voice in this scene? What is he going for?
Wait, Doug's doing that voice?
Mike Matrod.
Woo, what a guy.
What a good man. Good,
What a
Yeah.
guy.
good guy.
He's everybody's favorite
Good
Channel
guy.
Awesome member. I felt like that guy with the glasses was a better name than Channel Awesome.
I agree.
Dissenting opinion. I never liked that guy with the glasses.
Aren't you a guy with glasses as well?
Yes.
That's why.
Fucking hypocrite.
I'm also a guy with
I hate
glasses.
this
Take
guy.
your glasses off and then you can say that, Matt.
It inspired like
Real brave of you to say that, Matthew.
like thousands of that guy blah 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 names.
Yeah, because it was so good. Here's the hero, the man, the myth, the legend.
The angry video game nerd.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic, online personality, and all-around spectacular guy.
I think that's just actually how Doug introduces himself. And there's the two Channel Awesome people I still watch.
Lindsay Ellis and Phaelus. I've watched some of Lindsay Ellis's stuff. I never really got into Phaelus, but
It's not even fair to compare what Lindsay Ellis was doing with Channel Awesome to what she's doing now.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah,
Two
it's
completely
not.
different review shows.
I did really like the Cinema Snob. I stopped watching him years ago, but
Yeah. I watched him longer than I watched Nostalgia Critic.
I tried a few episodes of his, it just wasn't for me.
What does he do?
Kind of boring. He reviews porn videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of got sucked into my Nintendo game.
This is such a fucking 2008 joke. This is the fucking green screen. Whoa, I'm inside the game.
Well, okay, I was before, but that was the past.
Okay.
Everyone to Spoonie past like 2011.
I like the one character that's just a JPEG.
The PNG guy. I like that.
What may start as just a small acre of land will blossom into something larger than any of us can possibly imagine.
A lawsuit.
Yeah.
He seems much smaller in person.
That's because you're far away from him, jackass.
Well, he's about to get a lot closer.
That was a joke.
Yeah. I like this joke. I like that shot of Angry Joe holding the camera.
A job well done.
Didn't you have any other strategy outside of going, ah?
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
And neither did anyone else in this room. Fuck you.
Right.
How about a legion of spiders?
Alright, that's 2. I'm gonna count all the characters that Doug Walker plays.
Well, include the narrator, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the narrator.
Yeah, that's true.
Gee, does it involve using weapons? It involves using...
I like Phaelus's delivery on this stuff. He's very good. He's got a very good sarcasm voice. I love watching Phaelus's video, the few I've seen of them, where he will openly shit talk Doug in them.
The Christmas tree was a terrible idea, which was given life in 1991, and it's the worst Christmas special ever! I mean, if I want to be overblown and ridiculous about it. Probably a good clickbait title, though.
Oh, man. He, does not give a shit in the really bad one Doug made.
To Boldly Flee?
To Boldly Flee, yeah. He does not give a shit in that movie.
Hold on, he's wearing his own fucking merch.
His own merch, yeah. Yeah. You gotta advertise, Doug wasn't gonna do it.
Oh boy, it's my favorite joke from Spaceballs. They just stole a joke from Spaceballs.
It's a reference, Matt. It's clever.
This guy.
It's not. It's just stealing a joke.
It's the whole point of the movie is references and other shit.
It's funny and original.
Okay, that's the 4th character Doug played.
The kazoo.
That was just Doug doing a noise.
Doug will make you believe he's a kazoo in Kickassia.
Doug Walker is a kazoo. What kinds of wacky shenanigans will Doug Walker get into as a kazoo?
So, does Doug like Street Fighter? What's up with the reference?
Was the Street Fighter movie one of his more popular reviews at the time?
Oh, okay.
Well, he had the running joke. He had the, of course, running joke in his videos.
Yeah, so that's why. Can't believe she's fucking dead.
Man.
She had a really big role in the Atop the Fourth Wall movie.
What was her character again? What'd she do?
She basically was the second lead after Lewis. She said the famous line, and then you froze.
Oh, I thought the favorite line was, "Hey, do you believe in God?"
Linkara's existential crisis.
Legit, me and Olivia went to a convention where he aired the unfinished Linkara movie. It was beautiful.
There's another one.
Yep, I counted it.
Yeah, I did it.
What of it?
Look at this guy being a big independent man. Big boy.
Big boy.
This whole commentary, we're just gonna treat Mike like he's a fucking little brother, but wasn't invited to our group. Where it's the fucking adults hanging out. He's like, can I hang out with you guys? And we're gonna be like, sure, I guess. I counted that Doug Walker roll. Oh yeah, sure you did, kid. Okay.
Sure you did, kiddo.
Good for you.
I don't know, this is kind of funny.
So fucking epic.
This is stupid enough to be funny.
It is. I think this film is pretty innocent for the most part, honestly.
Oh yeah, I like the concept, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't like Suburban Nights because it's just really boring. They're walking around the woods for 2 hours.
I'll give the movie this, the pacing of this film is pretty on par with
yeah.
For its time, internet made stuff.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Are you gonna count that sound effect as Doug?
Oh, should I? Is that Doug?
Yeah.
That might be Doug. That's 6, yeah. That counts as Doug. That's 6.
I think sound effects guy should count as just one character, no matter how many sound effects he does.
Alright.
That's my argument.
What, you're not gonna name him as the Ohm guy?
I don't know. I like the idea of there being the Ohm guy, the kazoo guy. I guess we'll count it as one. So, like, the issue with To Boldly Flee, aside from the fact that it's 4 hours long, is that most of it takes place in a house. This is a fun setting, though. This is, like...
Yeah.
They got permission to film at a cool place, where in Suburban Nights and To Boldly Flee, they played it as safe as possible. And I think it's because they wanted to make it longer and it'd be harder to film then, but, like, they would have both been so much better if they were the same length as this. You don't have to give every character their own storyline. Just let them promote their shit, have it as an ensemble. There was no reason for that movie to be 4 hours long.
Lindsay just drinking in the middle of a shoot. That's relatable.
What would you do, Matt, if we did the Makal and Zatch anniversary film where we all met up?
I would drink.
You would be drinking, you'd be drinking, right?
Drinking right now. Listen to me. I'm gonna drink.
He'd come to set drunk, forgetting all of his lines, doesn't want to work. He'll be like, fuck you, I'll do what I want.
Yo, same.
I like that the JPEG guy just becomes a solid throughout the rest of the film.
Who said that?
Okay.
It feels unfair to criticize the technical aspects of this movie, but also Doug cannot hold a camera.
I mean, tripods do exist.
Could be Rob, could be Doug, I don't know. It was very 2007, 2008. Very Rich Alvarez level stuff.
I could give this a pass for 2007, but I do think Richie's videos at the same time looked much nicer than this.
I don't know, I see them as kind of on par.
I don't expect much. They're probably filming with a really cheap camera. So it's okay if some of the visuals are a little off, but he also just doesn't seem to understand the rule of thirds.
Yeah, no, it's very, like, small things, but it's throughout, you know?
Yeah.
It's nonstop. I can give it a pass because it was something that was made really quickly with a large group of people.
This one I am more forgiving of than his later films.
Yeah, honest to God, if Kickassia was the only one he made, I would be completely content with it. But he wanted to go bigger, which is admirable, but he just wasn't equipped to do it.
I also noticed that there's like a lot of shots with the camera kind of pointing up, like it's not leveled with the people.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm underwater and like the water's going up my nose. Like I just feel like claustrophobic a bit when the camera's like that. Even the camera being like either too above the head or cutting off their heads, which is kind of a basic rule to follow. Like have it just barely touch the top. This bit's going on way too long, but that's because they gotta get like everyone their screen time. Very clearly.
You've had foreign policy experience with Nevada.
You betcha.
In what way?
Well, if you look right outside, Nevada's right out there. You can see it from right here.
Oh boy, a Sarah Palin joke. That'll never be dated.
Hey, buddy. Okay, bye.
Is Milo gonna watch Kickassia with us?
No, he looked at the screen and ran away.
Now, does he know the word ass yet?
Probably.
Cool. I want to hear him say it.
I mean, he can't really talk yet, but you know.
Make him say, of course!
The day Nostalgia Critic took over your nation was the greatest day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
Oh, Mr. Critic, do you someday plan on being bigger than God?
Oh, that question you can definitely say yes.
Do you get a lot of pussy with that outfit?
Of course!
Thank you.
God, I love how that had to be it.
I saw the setup and I'm like, God damn it. I know where this is going.
I'm fine with it. It's a funny joke.
Every day at 4 o'clock p.m. shall be Hogan's Heroes Time. Everybody
You get executed if you don't watch it.
Did he ever review Hogan's Heroes?
No, I don't think so.
Is there a significant reason?
Does he like Hogan's Heroes?
Probably.
There you go.
You know, honestly, I thought Hogan's Heroes was like a wrestling thing when I was younger.
I think it's related to it. I think they might have just given Hulk Hogan a show. And that's about it.
You know what Nostalgia Critic did do a Nostalgia Critic on, though?
Kickassia?
Kickassia, yeah.
He said it was the greatest movie ever.
He said it was the only movie worth watching.
Yep.
Hey, nostalgia, we're pals, right? Huh?
Filmbrain has a problem where he doesn't know how to enunciate. Like, it's just a little nitpick, but that's...
It's because he's British, Zach.
Because he's British. He doesn't know... The people who created the English language, they can't speak it.
That's just what British people sound like.
It's because Doug is writing dialogue for Filmbrain that is nothing like his content.
Maybe he just doesn't do, like, sped up lines like that, where he has to, like, pump out the words, like, 10 frames a second. 100 frames a second, I mean. No, I just feel like if he just had time to talk slower, I feel like he's being forced to, like, pump out the lines as quickly as possible for the cartoonish kind of vibe and the tone.
It would be like if we were doing our own anniversary film and I'd said, hey, Matt, you're in this movie, your character is going to be obsessed with me and speak really highly the entire time.
Either that or Filmbrain just wanted to talk fast and didn't want to enunciate. But we'll never know.
I'm just saying, if you know you're more qualified, why couldn't you be president?
Bro, literally everyone is more qualified than Doug.
Even Doug.
What about me?
What about me?
Yes. Maybe not Zach, but Michael, yes.
Damn.
The Nostalgia Critic.
Why are they mad? They were just loyal to him. Why are they thinking negatively about it? I don't understand.
Oh, tension.
They don't like Dynamite.
I mean, if they were with him and it's like, oh cool, our boss got dynamite, now we can go to war with other countries. Like, I'm sure that would be like the in-character joke there, but instead they were like, okay, we gotta get everyone on against Doug. What can we do? They're mad about the dynamite. Sure, why not?
'Cause dynamite kills.
That sign still said Molossia, not Kickassia.
Cry about it. Don't know what else to tell you.
Damn.
I'm so lucky to have a vice president like you. You know, not.
I hate to say it, but I think this is probably exactly what McCain and Palin would have been like in the Oval Office.
Look at her go! She's so quirky.
She's so quirky.
Yeah, oh wow.
You look me in the eye.
Who is this man?
I love his accent so much.
Lord Cat had nothing but nice things to say about people at Channel Awesome once he left.
The man is possibly the single largest waste of talent I've seen in a very long time.
He liked them more than anyone.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, I just don't know who this man is.
And I am sitting here today telling you, Noah Antweiler, you need to give up. You don't have what it takes to be successful. You don't have what it takes to be popular. You don't have what it takes to make it in the world.
Brooklyn accent guy.
That guy with the Brooklyn accent.
Are you talking about the fat guy with the goatee? That's Lord Cat.
Oh, cool.
You think you're something, but you're a fucking nobody. You live out there in your fucking desert in the middle of nowhere, proclaiming you're gonna be this actor somewhere, and you're too much of a bitch to move out to LA and follow your dreams. Everything you do just reflects how bad of a person you truly are. I can't stand you. I just cannot fucking stand you as a person. You just got to admit to the fact that you're a fucking loser, just like every other internet nerd on the face of the fucking planet. Just like me. You're just as bad as me. You're as big a loser as I am, only I'm a better man than you, because I put my money where my mouth is. I took risks. I continue to take risks. I continue to try to build my business. And then you fucking get on Skype and you belittle me saying, oh, it's so cute seeing you try to do what you're trying to do. Well, fuck you. How's that sound?
This is just an elaborate way for them to introduce that bald guy to that guy with the glasses.
He started his own review show where he reviewed countries.
Yeah.
And his review criteria was like, is seeing how similar they were to Molossia.
Yeah.
No, you know why he's gonna name his channel that guy with the country?
The country?
He reviews all other countries and talks about how inferior they are to Molossia.
That's what I said.
Oh. I didn't hear that.
No, Zach said it better.
But I said it first. I said it better and first, so.
So, if any of them tried to take away what I have, I'm not afraid to go down with the ship. Take everybody with me.
This is also what he attempted to do when people left Channel Awesome.
It's funny because it's Brad too. It's the one guy who stuck by him.
No, Guru Larry too.
This is literally just what happened after Change the Channel. Why wasn't Guru Larry in this movie?
Because nobody even knew he was on the website.
Yeah.
Sad. Also, who's Guru Larry?
He is the only person aside from Brad Jones that stayed on Channel Awesome after Change of Channel, and he only did it because he thought it was funny. But he is still on there. He's still there.
Because no one knows that he is on Channel.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I guess we have no choice. We will have to give Cinema Snob a trial.
It's just the trial from the End of the Wall review.
Yeah. I feel like Brad Jones is like the only person in this movie that isn't super awkward.
Yeah, he's pretty confident.
Yeah.
He's confident with his own kind of character is the thing. Like, everyone else is just like, they didn't try to mold their own thing with the script they were given. I don't know. Although, like, was it part of the Channel Awesome document that, like, they didn't have any say-so of, like, molding their own characters? Like, they had to go with the script? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them said that, yeah.
Like, was it just a bias with, like, Doug just respecting Film Brain more, I guess? To let him do his thing?
People, having watched their videos, Cinema Snob and Linkara feel pretty close to their videos, but then Film Brain feels very off.
Wait, did I say Film Brain? I meant, Brad Jones.
I think with a lot of these people, it's like, they're all like nerds on the internet, but yeah, a lot of them portray themselves like with these badass intros where they're like holding guns and shit. And it's like, I don't know, Cinema Snob just seemed to be the one who was self-aware of what he was doing, what he was making. Even Nostalgia Critic with that fucking intro, like his new intro where he like it explodes, he shoots off a gun. You're not a badass, dude. This is the alternate reality, like Matt mentioned before. It's the alternate reality where Cinema Snob's the only person who left Channel Awesome.
And everyone else was depressed.
You know, if they all just like started beating the shit out of Doug right now, they could probably win. He's turned around. Is he holding a gun?
That would have been like a legitimately funny way to end the movie.
Yeah, he's not even holding a gun right now. They all want him dead except Film Brain.
But Michael, he's Bison.
Wasn't this filmed at Doug's house?
Yeah, I think so. He's having a nightmare about the old Nostalgia Critic room before the wall was white.
Is that why the color balance is off?
Yeah.
It's a dream.
It just seems like he didn't color balance.
It looks like he went into the editing software and put the temperature all the way up to cold.
I don't know what editor he had back in 2007 or 8, but
it was me.
It's Mati.
Mati.
Yo.
I dressed as Mati for Halloween one year.
Good.
Not the Nostalgia Critic character, the original Captain Planet character.
I dressed as Mati for Halloween, but I was the Nostalgia Critic one.
This is just the trailer for the Spoonie movie.
This scene is truly Spoonie's greatest accomplishment.
This was in Rich Alvarez trailer thingy.
Yeah.
This song.
Is this Kevin MacLeod or someone else?
I don't know, something. His job is just holding the sign.
That's funny. That's a good joke.
He's so tall, all he has to do is hold his sign.
There's been some genuine laughs during this.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the Nostalgia Critic versus Dr. Insano fight is definitely my highlight of this film. Always has been. Even the scene of them creeping up and then watching it.
Oh hey, you gave it to the madness!
The TV's off.
Yeah, was Doug just watching nothing?
Yeah.
He's just completely lost it and is imagining Hogan's Heroes.
Loud equals funny.
So is my guy like a legit doctor or like...
Doctor of Science?
That wasn't part of the deal. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it.
That's a line from Star Wars. You guys remember Star Wars?
No.
Don't you mean To Boldly Flee?
Well, To Boldly Flee was the prequels.
It will levitate my rocket chair once it finally...
He's got the delivery on point, I will say.
And it also levitates...
You do realize you're just standing on your tippy toes.
Okay. I really wanted to see a shot of Doug Walker floating around.
I do like that part. It's really childish. It's really funny.
Doug Walker goes from being a guy who makes reviews on the internet to a guy who levitates around, causing destruction. If you look out your window and you see Doug Walker flying, you know you're about to die. You see, it's really good to do that effect right in front of a bright window where you can't make out any of the details.
Yeah, it totally works.
I've always been turned off by that, yeah.
That's the thing that really bothers me about Doug's cinematography, is just all the bright lights.
Like, they fix it in the hotel room scenes. You can tell they closed the curtains because they knew better. But this scene they should have known.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
John!
That's not a good joke. Hold on. Can we talk about the president of Malassia's Annie collection back there?
Don't worry about it.
He does like Annie, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's one back there. Damn.
I was in a production of Annie when I was in 5th grade.
That's dope. How'd that go?
I had one line. Wait,
Let's
no. I
go.
had
What
2
was it?
lines.
What was it?
They were, hey, keep it quiet out there, and yes, sir.
Yo, man, you should have been in this movie, because,
Sounds like Matt was just a dick. And also a bitch. Santa Christ!
I think this was probably actually my favorite scene of the movie.
Yeah, just like takes a detour.
It takes a detour that goes nowhere.
I like that the guy takes off his headphones but not his hat.
Yeah. That was Paul. I never actually watched Paul's videos. He was in the Les Miserables review, though.
Yeah, I remember that too.
No, critic, no, that's crazy talk.
Damn.
Phaelus not giving a shit about that line read.
I don't know, doesn't he always deliver stuff like that, though, just very awkwardly, intentionally?
Yeah.
He does do that a lot, I'll be real. Is this a parody of a scene from Peter Pan?
No, there was a Care Bear movie.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know this was a reference to anything. That ruins it. I used to watch Mike J's videos. I
Hey,
liked
there's
his
Guru
stuff.
Larry right now! He was in this movie!
Why are you here?
Hey, there's another 6.
No, we already had 6. We're at 7.
No, because the oomph sound effects doesn't count anymore.
Oh.
I do not believe in Santa Christ.
Do not chant it.
Just one person saying they don't, and he stays dead.
I alter the outcome of this movie by saying that.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Matt is responsible.
Yeah, man.
Oh wait, never
There's
mind.
no
Still
proof.
didn't. It wouldn't have done nothing.
You're
anyway.
welcome. I did it.
Oh, wait,
that
it was you.
my fault. I take full
You know what,
credit
you're right.
for this.
We can't confirm or deny Santa Christ's existence.
But the thing is, Matt, you made the movie go longer. You
Damn
could've
it!
Just rolled the
You're
credits
right.
there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Thanks a
I
lot,
believe in
Matt.
Santa Christ.
Fuck you. Too late, man.
Damn it.
Fucking Matt. Hate that guy.
How dare you guys badmouth my favorite movie? This was the greatest day of Linkara's life.
No, that would be when he's dressing up as a Power Ranger. I'm not wrong.
I know you guys were praising the pacing, but I'm kind of ready to be done.
I think the first half was good with the pacing.
Oh,
Now
it
it's been,
definitely
ever
was.
since, as soon as he became president, it got a bit slower.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm not even saying it's like terrible now. It's just like it was definitely a lot better in the beginning of the film.
I'm gonna say that it's not, when I said earlier, I don't know if it was just that I grew up or if it got worse. I think it is just I grew up.
Yeah.
Because I used to find all of this hilarious.
Magnificent bastard, I read your book!
Haha, it's a Patton reference. Have you guys seen Patton?
No.
No.
Then you don't get the reference.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
What if Kickassia was the first movie that someone ever watched?
I mean, they'll like the slapstick comedy.
Guy who's only seen Kickassia watching his second movie, getting some real Kickassia vibes from this.
But no, real talk, I really, really, really wanted to be in these after I found them.
I did too. That's why I wanted to make Unmask a Mini Boy, because I wanted to make my own anniversary film.
Like, this is cool in that, like, aspect of he got all these people together.
Yeah.
To do this.
I think this one's fine for what it is. I think the other two are really bad.
I don't know. I like a Zelda reference, so.
But I mean, I used to watch fucking Kickassia and Suburban Nights all the time. To Boldly Flee, I couldn't watch that many times because of how long it was. I think I saw it twice.
Same.
And I don't think we're gonna watch it for the show.
I saw this once, and even then, I'm not sure I finished it.
I've seen this film quite a many times, actually.
Yo, I've seen this so many times, man.
Even Suburban Nights. Not as many times as Kickassia, but Suburban Nights, too.
I liked Suburban Nights more back then. Because, I mean, I watched all of To Boldly Flee twice. I didn't hate it when it came out. I had bad taste, but...
For me, I like parts of Suburban Nights.
I like this kind of like how I like Richie's old stuff. I think that there's a charm to this one, but it doesn't exist with the... It does not exist with the other two.
I don't know. I've gotten pretty hammered and, watched To Boldly Flee.
I'm only doing those other two if you guys want to do them. I don't, but I will do it if you guys want to.
I mean, I kind of liked Suburban Nights, and I thought that one was a little funnier in places.
I would do Suburban Nights. I'm not sure I would do To Boldly Flee.
Oh, definitely not. There's no way of doing To Boldly Flee.
We'd have to start way earlier, you know.
There's another one.
Okay, there's 7.
Hey.
Oh, nothing. Just wanted to make my cameo.
So politics?
Doug, why did you need to make another cameo?
See? I told you it'd work! He's back! Fuck you, Zach! I did it!
It was delayed. It was delayed. Fuck you. It was delayed. You didn't do it on time. It was someone who was... Oh my god. And that's my counter argument.
Fight me IRL.
Okay.
Zach just blocks Matt on every single form of social media. That's his, like, retaliation.
No, listen. Matt in IRL will just be really drunk. He'll be too wobbly. Can't be on his feet. I'll be sober. I'm always sober.
Excuse me, haven't you heard of the Drunken Master style?
Holy shit. Can you do a backflip while drunk?
Well, I can't do it while sober, so let's find out.
Bum 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 bum. And he's dead.
Good night, Bubba. You do not need to watch this. No.
Nostalgia Critic did just attempt to murder suicide.
You know what? We need Cool Cat stops Doug Walker.
Cool Cat versus Nostalgia Critic.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Let's end the video by cutting to longtime Makal and Zatch character, Makal Claus.
Hello, it's me, Makal Claus.
Whoa, it's been so long, man.
Whoa, fan favorite character. I can't believe you're here.
Wow.